guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica. So I have a bit of an update, a really crazy update. So I found out that I'm pregnant. Yay! I'm excited. I am. I'm kind of over the shock, but yeah, I was not expecting this at all. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a recap of my first trimester because as of right now, as I'm filming this, I am 18 weeks pregnant. Yes, I'm 18 weeks pregnant. Oh, I can't even check it. I'm filming on my phone. No, I'll be 18 weeks on Saturday. I'm currently 17 weeks and a couple of days. But I found that I'm pregnant and I was extremely sick, hence why it took me so long to do this video. I've been trying to get back to YouTube, but it just hasn't been a priority, and I'm going to try and make it a priority. But anyway, before I get off on a tangent, I'm just going to give you a recap of how my first trimester has been, and we'll go from there. So, yeah. All right. So, like I said, I am 17 weeks in a couple of days pregnant. I'll be 18 weeks on Saturday. That's when I transition over like the next week. But I found out I was pregnant when I was 8 weeks along. I found out in January that I was pregnant, right after my entire family, well, minus my husband, got COVID. And I really thought it was just me being sick because of COVID. And even after I tested negative and my kids were back in school, I was having, like, I guess what I thought was residual COVID symptoms, but nope, it wasn't residual anything of COVID. It was early pregnancy symptoms, and it was like nothing tasted right in my mouth. I had the worst appetite. I had food aversion, and I had that with all. Oh, let me backtrack. I probably should say this, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but I'm already a mom to 3 munchkins. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, soon to be 6-year-old in June, and I have a 3-year-old. And so this is my 4th munchkin, hence why I was not expecting this, because in my mind, was done. But God had other plans, so here we are. Anyway, so I had really bad food aversions. I didn't want to eat anything. Nothing tasted right, which is how I was when I was positive for COVID. So that's why I really thought it was just residual COVID symptoms and the fact that I wasn't planning on having another kid. But I lost a lot of weight. I lost close to 11 pounds in a matter of 2 weeks. Like nothing that I would normally like tasted right. I couldn't keep anything down. I had really bad nausea. I had really bad, was actually throwing up. So the morning sickness was very real. Nothing like I've ever experienced with my other 3. I've only had just the nausea, and the food aversions was pretty normal for me. And the exhaustion, oh my God, I was exhausted. The energy, my energy level was non-existent. I couldn't do anything. And to think how, and to have that level of exhaustion when you have 3 other kids is so difficult, because you still have to tend to them. You still have to take care of them and make breakfast and get them ready for school. And I had to go to work. Like, it was rough. And it wasn't just for like a short amount of time. it lasted up until about, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, where I finally have my energy back. The nausea is not as intense. Like, I still wake up nauseous because I haven't eaten anything. But, like, I'm just now finally starting to feel like myself. And I'm in the second trimester. And I've never experienced this level of symptoms from being pregnant before. So that took me by surprise. Like, my husband was kind of pretty much taking care of everything, and I really appreciate that, because I literally could not do anything. Forget about cooking, forget about, mind you, I'm not the cook anyway in this family, but still, like, I could not get my life together. I was coming home from work with the kids and picking them up from school, and I was just on the couch, just not wanting to get up and just wanting to sleep. I was going to sleep right after I put my kids to bed at 9 o'clock. That is not me whatsoever. It was rough. And more like towards like maybe the middle to the end of my first trimester, I was experiencing back pain, which is pretty normal for me, like, throughout my pregnancy, but I wasn't expecting it to the degree that I was already having it for the first trimester. And sciatica is pretty normal for me too. Since my not my firstborn, but my secondborn, my son, both my sons, and now this pregnancy, I've had it, and they said it was going to go away after I had the baby, as in, like, the doctors. It didn't go away after I had the baby. So I don't know what that was about. But the pain has just gotten a lot worse now that I'm in the second trimester. Granted, I didn't really lose a lot of the weight from my youngest, which is now 3, like I said, but I wasn't expecting the sciatica to be this bad, and it's taken a toll on my hips. Like, walking is really difficult. Sitting for a long period of time is difficult. I just can see how challenging this pregnancy is going to be, and I'm really hoping it's not. But I'm, like, preparing myself now for all the things that I know I've already experienced later on in my pregnancies that I'm already experiencing now. Like, I've already ordered my heating pad, because that was the only thing that kind of worked when I had sciatica the last time. And like, that was the only thing, like, the absolute only thing that worked was the heating pad. So it's rough. It's rough. I'm just completely over it already, and I'm only about 17 weeks. But just for you mamas that have multiple children and you think, okay, I know what to expect, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, I know what to expect. I'm pregnant, cool. And, like, the symptoms hit me so hard, and I had no time to prep for them. And it's hard being pregnant and having these type of symptoms when you have other children, because excuse me, because my youngest is 3, like I said, so he's a mama's boy, so he wants all of my attention. He wants, he's always with me. Everything is mom, mommy this, mommy that. And it was like I was failing them because I couldn't do anything. And I'm so glad it's kind of over, kind of not. The only thing that had seemed to help me with some of the symptoms was salty food. I couldn't eat anything like sweets or had too much seasoning. My favorite thing to eat in the world as far as like dinner is like spaghetti and spaghetti and meatballs, or we'll make tacos, or my husband makes these I don't know what you call them in English, but there's this thing that he makes with potatoes and with like cut up chicken breast and things like that. Like, but the seasoning that I used to love so much in them, I just could not handle. Like the smell just was terrible. Everything that was strong made me gag. It made me nauseous. Oh my God, that was the worst because I couldn't eat anything that I would normally find delicious. Like everything I was eating was bland. All I needed was just salt. Like my breakfast in the morning was eggs, scrambled eggs, like the most basic eggs you could possibly think of. That's what I was asking my husband to make. Or boiled eggs. Simple and easy, nothing crazy on the seasoning, just something that I could just keep down, and it was only salty food. Also, as far as like drinking, like things that you normally would like to drink, like I love me a good lemonade. Could not stomach lemonade. It made me nauseous. It made me throw up, and I had terrible acid reflux from it. The only time I could get away with drinking lemonade is if I watered it down a lot. So I would pour a cup and then add more water into it, and I could drink it. And I think maybe because it was too sweet, because again, I just couldn't handle all that sugar. And I had this weird craving for corn. I'm not sure where that came from, but I could not eat my regular quesadilla from Wawa or just make quesadillas. I couldn't take it, couldn't take the seasoning. It was just boring. Like I couldn't eat nothing. It was rough. I don't know, but this baby just, whew, let me tell you. And I am a spicy food girl. So I was like, oh man, so does that mean I'm not gonna be able to eat my pickles or, you know, my aka and all that stuff? Because I like me a good pickles. If you're Haitian, you know what that is. It's kind of like shredded cabbage and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's kind of like hot sauce, but the Caribbean kind. That's the easiest way I can explain it. But I was like, and that's my go-to, and like a good fried plantains. Yo, I was so sad and depressed as to like why I couldn't eat. Well, I don't know why I was shocked, but it was never to this degree, and I was expecting it to like last maybe 2 weeks or so, but it lasted my entire first trimester. Up until now, I still can't stomach some smells, and I still can't drink my lemonade. I'm ready to drink that, but no. I'm a huge soda girl. I know it's not good for you. I get that lecture every day from my husband. Yeah, but I couldn't even do that. Like my Mountain Dew, that's my go-to soda. Couldn't do it. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but couldn't drink it. The smell made me gag. Coke, my favorite type of Coke, which is, it might sound weird, but I could only drink Chick-fil-A Coke out of the fountain, I guess, from them. Like if I bought a bottled Coke, that's disgusting to me. But Chick-fil-A Coke used to be my favorite. Couldn't stomach that either. My Chick-fil-A nuggets, couldn't take that. The sriracha sauce that I love, nope. So it was rough, okay? I'm just going to say that it was very rough, and I'm so glad I'm like almost on the other side of it. And hopefully things will start looking up. I don't know, but I will keep you updated, and hopefully maybe I can do, I don't think I'm going to do like weekly updates. Maybe I'll do monthly updates. Like I know right now I'm 4 months, so maybe I'll check back in like 5 months and let you guys know what's new, what's been going on. I did go get an ultrasound already. Oh, maybe I can show you guys. Hang on. We did get an ultrasound done. I'm trying to find the best picture to show you. There you go. That's much better. See his little hands? You see the little hands right there? Little fingers. Yep, that's my baby. It's driving me bonkers already. But, yeah. So, that's it. I'm just going to stop right here. I just wanted to share with you guys the news, and I think either I'll do like monthly updates or maybe just recap each trimester. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for all you mamas who are expecting or just had your munchkins, congratulations on your little baby. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.